let's talk new gear.
Opa, sets novos.
Some of you who had a chance to
A gente conhece já os sets novos.
you guys probably already know quite a few things about the new gear, and we'll talk about the things that we changed following the PTS and things we decided to not to touch yet.
Yep.
And for the new gear, I guess we can just start with the... Oh, yeah, that's the collector chess piece.
Yeah.
That's the exotic chess piece. And yeah, it's a very interesting one, and I think it's especially people who love using grenades in the game are gonna love this one.
Yeah, and I think in general, anyway, this season is a lot about fire and explosions. So a lot of the pieces of gear that we made are focused on that. So the collector, yes, it is for people who like to use grenade or who want to try to make grenades, you know, a thing and a play style. So that's really going to be
Tô rezando pra ver se traz algum conteúdo bom, cara. Pelo amor de Deus.
So they come back a bit faster. Or they actually come back. You don't have to pick them up all the time. So anyway, it's it's one example. There's of course other pieces of gear.
A granada. Aí não, cara.
Focused on that. This is the gear set.
O Eshuro, né? O Eshuro é é da torreta que fica virando 360 graus, olha lá.
Focused a lot on fire and especially the fire turret.
Turret?
Incinerator turret. And basically the idea of this one is when you have the 4-piece
Homem bomba.
É o homem suicida,
boom. 360 and set everything on fire in that area. So it's really...
Por que a Ubisoft tem que colocar cores nas coisas, cara? Por que eles não fazem como no Division 1, não existe esses bagulho roxo, rosa? Meu! Cara, é roxo, é rosa, é... Meu! Não tinha que ter isso no Division, cara.
Some players had questions about during the PTS.
Yeah, they did, because of course when we communicated about this gear set, a lot of people drew
set Texugo
with Firecrest from Division 1, which was also a gear set.
Set Texugo.
The fire turret, but the fire turret worked very differently in Division 1 because it was targeting NPCs, so one at a time. And in Division 2, it works differently. You set it in motion, or you set it in position, it has an angle, and then it's just firing in that angle. So it doesn't actually target NPCs. And some people have been asking for the functionality to come back. But in truth, one thing that you should know on like behind the scenes a bit on how things work in the game, even though we are actually showing the turret moving, the angle of the turret is
Tá falando sobre o ângulo da torreta, enfim.
Regardless of where the turret is actually facing. So what that means for this gear set is that everything that enters the
Branca Rua, pilantra e aí vai. Que é isso, cara? E aí, Dricão? Tá animado aí pro Division 2, ô Dricão? A nova atualização, cara. Esse jogo já era? Que é isso, Dricão?
Locking NPCs in place.
Fala isso não, cara.
So it works differently than the fire turret did in Division 1.
Já até excluiu o jogo? Que é isso, Dricão? Vou fazer você instalar de novo, viu, cara? Você fica falando aí, só vou fazer você instalar de novo, hein, cara?
We have, so we're pretty happy where it is.
Yep, and just a quick reminder that also the chest and backpack bonuses.
Bom, tá aí a LMG aí, cuspidora de fogo, cara.
And status effect. And what we see on the screen right now is the Iron Lung LMG. That is this season new exotic. A very cool design. I really love it.
Sim, muito bom design, uma porcaria no jogo.
It's a really cool design.
O design realmente é muito bonito, viu? Mas no jogo é uma merda, viu, cara? Já testei. Bom, pelo menos o PTS não servia pra porcaria nenhuma. Cospe fogo. Mas não sai pra nada.
And there is also going to be another brand set called Langmo. That is also plays into the grenades and fire fantasy. It's going to have the named chess carpenter with the talent perfectly made bomber, which increases grenade radius as well.
Yeah, so it's again about grenades and explosions.
Yep.
Ah, não, eu quero ter essa máscara, cara. Essa máscara do Egito.
And grenades are gonna be refunded. That's actually very nice.
Ô, Du,
Oi.
comprar aí, cara.
Yeah.
Essa máscara aí, cara.
It's usually
Mas nem ferrando, cara.
The way you
Tu não
say
achou
it's gonna
bonita
be
essa
very
máscara,
nice.
Du?
Não
Makes sense
sei,
that
não.
you're into grenades.
I am. I actually do love
Like
Que
it.
isso,
to blow
cara?
stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, once I learned what to press on my controller.
Tá aí, pessoal. Você compra, você ganha mais
Actually,
você ganha
when I
2 mil de
started
crédito,
using
mais
them.
1000 bônus de crédito e mais de cosmética aí, pessoal. Que é essa máscara aí do
But
do
of
Exu
course, that is not the only
tranca-rua.
thing that this season pass gonna have, right? There are a few other things that we want to show. There are a few nice skins. So the premium track.
A roupa da gente é legal, essa roupa. Gostei dessa roupa preta aí, hein, cara. Até que enfim não tem nada rosa e roxo, né?
That's one of my favorite prints, by the way. 11 gear dice as well, 3 new emotes, and
Bonita arma, né? Uma pena que essa arma não é boa no jogo.
Meu Deus, olha essa forma.
Ah, não!
I mean, I love dumplings.
You said you love dumplings,
Yeah,
right?
this is definitely my favorite skin. I mean,
É claro que é favorita a sua skin, é claro, dá pra perceber.
But,
Pelo amor de Deus.
yeah,
Isso é um
while
jogo de
we're
tiro,
waiting
de
for the
guerra.
asset to
Não tem que ter
drop,
rosa.
I'm just going to remind you all that players with the premium season pass, of course.
Eu acho que o Conan vai usar essa arma aí, hein, Du? O que você acha, cara?
Owners of Ubisoft Plus subscription are going to be able to get access to it at cost.
É pra skin Morovia.
And